Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever Chi Alpha Powder Puff game featuring today the two teams in purple, the Monday and Wednesday core groups,
That's right.
versus pink in being the Tuesday core group.
They just did a first down play, now second down. Purple, pink on offense, purple on defense. This is for the Chi Alpha Powder Puff girls flag football, first ever. Okay, let's get right here. Second down. They take the snap. They go with the run game. Great
Run, and that's a big loss of yardage.
Lots of yards. And now it's third down.
Good. Good job, guys.
Good defense from purple so far.
Sadie, make sure you wait till they actually throw the ball.
Finally got the live going this time. This time I see the video.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
30-minute running.
They're
half.
huddling.
2 timeouts per team, perhaps. So we'll see when the coaches want to call it. It's going to be a long game. It's going to be an hour or so.
Good job, guys.
Okay.
Third down.
All right, now they're set. Third down. They take the snap.
Snap.
Throws.
Oh!
Incomplete.
In and out of the hand.
Right off the hands.
That's good design play
Fourth down.
by Team Pink
Now
right there.
fourth down.
Unfortunately, couldn't execute, but we'll see if later in the game they can get that going for them.
And it appears that they're going for it.
Yeah, you'll back up.
They're going for it right here.
But you don't get ran into by Brad.
They're discussing if they want to go for a punt.
Hey, fourth down. Stop. Get excited.
And they're more likely going for it. Unless they decide to punt last minute.
Just focus on your person.
I need you to get us up. Wait.
This is man on man.
No, just delay a game or what?
All right, coming out to the line of scrimmage, fourth down play. They got to get to the yellow and orange cones.
All right, fourth down.
Oh,
If pink don't complete, this is the big
snap.
yard advance. For
Pass
purple.
on the play.
Pass.
On play.
Incomplete.
Complete.
And that's turnover on downs.
Good job.
Huge stop.
I don't know.
That's a stop. Get excited.
Huge
And
stop.
purple makes a stop.
Huge stop for Team Purple. They're looked as the underdogs. They don't have the amount of players, but they
Yeah.
got that hard. We're going to come into this game right here, and we'll see how they're going to do.
I know. Team Pink FC overhyped themselves thinking that they're going to be a blowout. I heard a lot of people say it'd be a blowout, that how dominant Team Pink is. Like I hear people say they have a bunch of stars on the team.
Mm-hmm. I've got faith in Team Purple.
I know.
As a Wednesday core group member, I'd like to see the underdog story, and they got a big stop on fourth down right there. So we'll see. Are you able to capitalize
Gotta go
on this
down
big
there.
fourth down play?
Yeah, people have been highly underestimating purple here. Like people are just overhyping Pink.
Yep.
Like Team Purple are big underdogs.
So we are going one way on this field, so that's why the flip is like
Yes.
this.
I know.
So in this scenario, since the ball was turned over in their own territory, they're not going to go to the other end zone, but they're going to go to this
All
end
right,
zone.
first down.
No punts.
Huge advantage for Team Purple.
Punch, but you.
I say like snap. They're running for it. They're running.
Touchdown Purple. That's what I like to see out of people. Get a big defensive stop early in the game, and now Pink finds themselves in a deficit, down 6-0 early.
Only one score from Team Purple. Well, you know, they strike first. The biggest underdog strike first.
5 yards away, 2 points is 10 yards away. Wait, 1 or 2?
Yeah, it's in. As mentioned earlier, each team's going one direction only, which is why punts they move to the whole different other side of the field. Like Pink will always go this direction, while Purple will always go the other.
Team Purple with a 1-point conversion. Run, rush,
But
pass on the play. Oh, it's down. No good on the
No good.
conversion. Score will remain to be 6-0 for Purple as they find themselves out to an early lead.
Who got the ball?
what do you know? Team Purple will be the first to strike. I'm sure not many people thought, because I hear a lot of people overhyping the other team.
Mm-hmm.
Like Team Pink got too much hype on themselves.
Are you good? Maria? No. I'm gonna hit a few over. I do it for breakfast.
All right, this is the commercial break right here.
Yeah.
We got a film crew right here. Yeah, the two interviewers. Got Evan and viewers. Then we got my other commentator right here.
Let's go, my friend.
Yep. We are the two commentators.
Yep.
So what do you think about this game so far?
I think it's a good game. I think Team Purple start off very strong in a good defensive stop, able to capitalize. We'll see. Pink being overhyped, as some people would say, they got to come in, they got to attack early, or else this game can get out of hand. So
I've been playing a role as a coach for Team Purple. I've seen what they're doing. I just hear a bunch of people overhyping Pink.
yeah.
Well, I can see how both teams practices.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not spoiling any plays to anyone. Okay,
The line of scrimmage.
All right.
Purple is ready to go.
game resumes. We got Pink the ball. Pink
snap.
snap. They're
And
running.
on the play. Good run. Good run. And it's going to be a stop.
Gain of 2 yards.
Gain of a couple brings it up to
Second down.
good game. That's where you want to start.
Sorry.
After a rough offensive drive to start, getting that yardage is really good for these teams. So we'll see.
Got Pink color over there.
Execute.
Hey, point to your man, whoever you get.
Yes. Point to your girl.
Yeah, Colin.
All right, now second down.
Let's go.
We got Pink with the ball. Pink with the snap. They fake the run. Short pass. Incomplete. Right off the hands.
They're down.
Not looking good for Team Pink. So
It's not looking good for Team Pink, but the good thing is as opposed to their last second down, they did not lose yardage on that play. So in this scenario,
it's
I think
third
you-
down.
I think you potentially try if you're going for it on every fourth down. I say that you try to run this ball, get some yardage, then get it, make it short enough, able for you to get a play.
All right, third down. No one suspects Team Purple to have a strong start like this.
Go up it.
Snap on
Got
the
Pink
play.
snap.
And
They go with the run play. And that and that safety.
big loss. That's going to
And that's a safety right there for Team Purple. Purple off to a huge start right here.
That's my QB. That's a Get up.
let's go. Let's go.
Team Pink, not looking good for them at all.
Okay, what happened? Wasn't quite a safety on that play. Again, the orange cone over there, that's marking the 5-yard line. That's where they're starting. So
Yep.
I think the far orange cone's safety, and so they're within the play. Big loss of yards. You don't want to see that if you're
Oh, wait.
So now purple's going to take over with a 6-0 lead and try and get
Wait, hey, Dad.
Wait, Sam. What's that safety?
What?
Hold on.
Is that safety? No.
Coach Collins.
Apparently it
They-
wasn't safety.
yeah, they punted on that play. We're not doing punts today, but
Yeah.
effectively that's what they did.
And now
Punt,
it's Purple's ball.
purple ball. Yep.
Oh, sorry. Get up.
Not much action from Pink. First play, they had turnover down. Second play, they punts. And now Purple gets the ball for the second time. Let's see if Purple can score again.
Yeah, this would be a big advantage for purple starting off this game.
Like,
Being the underdogs, getting that big lead would be really big.
yes, if
for
you're
them.
Purple, if you want to get a score here, take the big advantage.
Let's go.
Got Purple on offense. First down. Oh, wide receivers are too close. They got to back up. They getting close to that line.
On
They're about to get a penalty.
the snap, Harris
They
takes
got
the ball.
this ball.
Hands off.
Hands
jet
off.
sweep. Oh, double jet sweep. Running. Good looking play. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's a good play by Pink. Getting the ball dead early.
Yeah.
And limit the bleeding.
Pink was a big advantage on defense. They got one defensive stop right there.
Mhm.
It's now second down.
Now second down. Didn't get much yardage, maybe a yard.
Hey,
Good looking play. Unfortunately, did
Yeah.
not execute. Good defense.
All right, we
but
got second down.
We're gonna just
Purple with the ball.
All right. Okay.
They're waiting. Okay, there's confusion on the field. I say there's ball passes.
I mean, always so large. Always stepped out of bounds.
Bounds.
Out of bounds after about a gain of about 3. Not a bad play. Defense for Pink, and now Purple up with a big third down play.
Big third down play. Let's see what Purdue do. Are they gonna run the same play? Or they...
Third down.
I think in this play you gotta go for a pass. You're
Yeah.
parking the line of scrimmage, get a pass
All right.
close and attempt
Third down.
fourth down.
It's coming with a big play here. Also, gonna have to punt. All right. Paris passes incomplete.
Incomplete.
And that's a 3.
Fine.
Fourth down the play, and
that's a 3 and
punt. Good defensive stop for Pink. After going down 6-0 and going 3 and out on both offensive drives, it's good to get the ball back at the 5-yard line. So good defense by Pink, and we'll see if Purple can maintain their lead after this coming drive.
might better move to the other side of the field. That we can get.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. Okay. Switching sides. Let's get to the other side. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. We're filming on this. Yeah, we're filming on this side now. That we're not away of all the players on the sideline. Okay.
Heard too much trash talk over there, huh?
Yep. Okay. Commercial break. Interview time. So I see that Pink finally made a stop on defense.
Pink made a good stop on defense that play. Going 3 and out in their first couple drives is kind of rough, but getting that stop to prevent the lead from going to 12, maybe 13 or 14-0, I think that's huge for them. So I think in this scenario, I think Pink needs to really execute here. Need to get a couple good plays together and get a score going.
Okay, game's back. All right, got Pink with the snap. They throw it. Incomplete.
There's a flag on the play.
Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Terrence Cordell.
I'll see what the call is. They're subbing, but this. Oh, pass interference.
Interference on the defense. That's going to be a huge play.
That's a big play.
First down.
That's repeats first down.
By the ref. Refs today
First
Matthew Murders and Bryce Strobel on the far sideline.
First penalty of the day.
First penalty of the day, and it's a good one.
And now we got Pink with the ball.
First
They
down.
run, throw,
Pass.
incomplete.
Incomplete. Good defensive stop by Purple in that case after giving up that penalty.
That makes second down.
It will bring up second down, and so this is very good for them.
It's now back to a defensive battle after that penalty.
Second down.
Just like it's been the whole game. And now you got Pink huddling.
Pink huddling. I think in this case, you just need to get some yardage. Again, second down gain.
Second down.
Gain on the penalty. Really just need to execute.
All right, Pink with snap.
Snap on the play.
Throws.
Oh,
Cut.
deep pass.
Oh, drop.
Out of the fingers.
She dropped it. Incomplete.
Oh, good knowledge of rules by Matthew on the far sideline.
That would
Went
have
in and out of the hands, and that could have been a huge play.
huge play.
Now it brings up third down.
That would have brought in the first down in like halfway midfield. That would have put in at striking distance, close to striking distance. But now it's third down.
Third down on the play.
It's a big play right here.
Yeah, you're good.
You got Pink huddling. They know they need to make a play here to keep the drive alive.
The execution coming into this game, all the teams are practicing well, developing plays. We'll see if they can bring it
Third down.
now.
Pink with that. They're running. They're running.
Good
They're
run
running.
for the play.
Run.
Oh, he's gonna,
And that
Gonna
puts him in
stop.
midfield.
but that will bring him past midfield for a Pink first down.
Yeah.
Huge play on that
That's
play.
a big play right there.
Pink brings them to first down. This is the type of fire and execution that we're expecting for Pink, and maybe
Yeah, I know.
they've woken up. Got to get these pregame jitteries out.
They
Right
finally,
now, they're doing well.
we finally got someone off and striking.
Mm-hmm. 16 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first half. 6-0 for Purple right now in the advantage, but Pink is driving.
Yeah, you got Pink with the ball. They throws, looks,
Run.
intercepted. Intercepted. She's going. And that is a pick six for Team Purple.
What a play on that play for Team Purple.
I know. So
And
much.
that is the start of the dagger that comes.
Yes.
12-0 on that pick six by Graves.
Got that big play from Pink where they got past midfield. We got that first down of the game. And then in their next play, they throw a pick six. How unfortunate for Pink.
Team Purple now after that big pick six. They're going for one. Their head coach, Sam Just, on that play. Command his team. Yeah, you've got the 12-0 lead right now, but
I
you
know.
also need to stay calm and composed as you're going for this.
Yeah.
Every point will matter against a good team like Pink. And Purple's really stepping up their game
Like-
if they can continue.
I'm like, Pink may have offense, but Purple, they got dominant defense.
Mm.
Because from what I've been seeing over the practice, they've been playing very well on defense.
Oh, what a catch
Like,
by Matthew right
Team
there.
Purple,
Shows off the
like-
referee athleticism. And he's going back down
Like-
to his spot in the end zone looking for this 1 point.
Now you got
conversion.
2 point Purple making a 1 conversion. Big underdogs in the matchup. Man, everyone has really underestimated them. Like, Team Pink got so cocky, and this is what they get. They can make it 13-0. All right,
Pass on the
save
play.
the snap. Throws it.
Ref will call the
Complete.
touchdown. That is a good 1 point conversion. The score is 13-0.
13-0.
And Pink can't get anything going,
know.
unfortunately.
I know, for Pink, so far it's looking at shutouts.
Mhm.
So much for being favorites.
It's a shutout right now. Pink's got to wake up. Purple doubted all week, brought in that fire. Got a good pregame speech from their coach, Keyshawn. Got them all fired up, and it looks like they're ready to go for this game. Pink's got to get some movement on the ball and hopefully get a first down.
Yeah, look at all of Pink's drives. First drive, turnover on downs, giving Purple little yards to score a touchdown. Second drive, interview. As I was saying, second drive, Pink punts it.
Mm-hmm.
And then this drive, they get a first down finally. But then they throw an interception to the next play.
Mm-hmm.
I know, it's not looking good for Pink.
It's not looking good for Pink right now, and that's why I'm saying they really need to get that first down. They need to get in the end zone quickly before this game can get ugly.
I know.
Big rivalry between Pink and Purple, and to start off this rivalry matchup down 13-0. It can take the life out. We'll see if Pink can bring it back in.
Yep.
Hey Matthew, are we doing like college or like
Okay, you got Pink back on the field. They're huddling. Like, this is now their fourth offensive drive. In the last drive, they finally got first down, but then they threw an interception. They threw a pick six. All right.
Sorry, once they get to the line, you don't have to go all the way.
You got Purple up 13-0.
Yeah, Purple up 13-0. We have 13:45 in this game. Clock stop on drive. Well, clock will stop in 2-minute warning situation. Clock will stop on first
As
down.
this is now the fourth drive. They're about to start. They're getting set. Pink with the snap.
Yeah, quarterback change.
Throws.
Something to look
Let's
for.
complete.
Catch, but
Big catch right there.
and two will get the ball down close to the first down, not
Yeah.
quite. About 5 yards short. Second down for Pink, and that's a good chunk play to start off this
Like-
drive after the pick six.
Like, finally, they do something after responding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, they made a big play catching, and they got close to midfield.
Close to midfield. Good catch by Chino on that one, and now it'll bring up second down.
That was pretty good. That was the
Oopsie.
Oh.
That correction on that play. That was Maria on that catch. Good
All
start.
right, they got second down. Second inches. Pink with the snap. That was a big snap.
Had
They
a
go for the run, and that's a first down.
No, it's not.
Oh, no.
Flag was pulled in the backfield. Good
Uh-oh.
defense again by Purple. And now it's third down and a bit longer. Every time that Pink's getting something go their way, they just are shooting themselves in the foot. So we'll
I know.
see. This play, they need to get yardage. And I
I know,
think
that
this
field
is
is so
going towards
small.
territory.
It's hard to see that line.
It is extremely small.
Just when you thought they get a first down, nope. They get it backed up.
And I believe
And
in
now,
Team Pink. They're a good team, but again, they need to get these big plays. They need to get this first down.
Yeah.
This is the most important.
and right
play.
now, they find themselves
Absolutely.
with another critical third down.
Critical.
And they
third
know they have
down.
to do something right here.
Yeah, I think if you're the Pink head coach right now, if you're Coach Kieran or Kenta, I think you need to start thinking, if I don't get this here, I don't get this first down, what is this fourth down play going to look
Yeah.
like?
I'm like, yeah, I think of fourth down earlier. All right,
On the play.
big snap.
Caught.
All right, they throw.
Oh, and it's
Deflected. Pass tipped. Oh,
Ooh.
but there's a flag on the field.
after the pass. We'll see what the
Let's see if they're.
back judge Matthew has to call on this. Illegal rush on that play.
Uh-oh.
And that'll be 5 yards from that line of scrimmage. That
And
might
what
be
do you know?
first down.
That penalty gave them a first down.
Are they short? Is that a first?
That's a first down.
It looks like it's a first down.
Yep.
That's a huge defensive lapse by Purple. Now Pink gained a
Like-
good chance. They've got to get into the end zone. I think they can do it. Get this momentum back and get a couple good plays, and it'll all be
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
But they gotta start going, and it looks like this is the perfect start.
I know. This is like a blown opportunity for Purple. Like, that would have been a big for them.
That
Like,
would have been a huge third down
like-
stop, and unfortunately, illegal rush on that play is going to.
and Pink would have had to choose to either go for it or punch.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, they get a fresh set of downs after that penalty.
Fresh set of downs.
And now it's first down once again. You got pink with the ball. Their second first down conversion. You got pink with the snap.
Play.
They're looking. Throws. Short. Incomplete.
Complete, almost a thrown interception again. Thankfully, just a bit low, so the defender could not get her hands on that football.
Yeah.
Big break, but now Pink, I think they got to go back to that run. That run was successful earlier. If you can get enough speed on that outside edge, you're gone for the touchdown.
And now it's second down for pink.
Second down at the half field mark. 10 minutes, 30 seconds left in this first half. Each team
They're
still has
huddling.
both of their timeouts left.
They're right there.
Let's see what pink will do. Will they score this drive? Or will purple make another stop?
Yes, this is a good question.
All right, now,
Pink
second down.
on second down, and a
Players
lot
lining
to
up.
go. Stop on the play.
Pink the
Good
snap. They go, they're running.
Play. They got it.
And stopped. Oh,
Oh,
wait. She's still, out of bounds. And that's a run for a loss.
what a call on the sideline for Bryce. New official starting his first game today, but good keen eye on that sideline,
Yep.
calling that out of bounds.
And now
And
it's
again,
third and long
it's
for
another big third down.
I
After
know.
loss on second.
Big third down for pink. They find themselves in a similar situation compared to the last drive.
Mhm.
Series of downs.
We'll see. Are we going to get another penalty to save Pink, or they just really need that big play? I think when they get that big play under their skin, then they'll be ready to go. Now I think it's just
And,
playing scared. And
Purple's playing so good on defense. Like,
Purple's
unbelievable.
stifling. Reminds me of the 2000 Raven defense with Ray Lewis. Oh my goodness, same color, and it's absolutely.
And now third
dominating.
down. Pink with the play. Okay, she's looking. Throws.
Oh, off the
dropped.
fingers. Good
Off-
attempt.
Right out the fingers. I'm like, that would have been a big play. And now it's fourth down.
Mhm.
So they have a decision to either go for it or punt. And it looks like they're going to the sidelines.
I think in this case, punt will be the play. I think
And
that's
that's another punt
that's
for
a good
Team
step
Pink.
by Purple on that play. And so now
Yes,
it's come to this point in the game. They're at 8:40.
I know.
Coach Kenta is talking with the officials, probably wanting a rule interpretation on this play, and we'll see what they're looking at. Good heck.
Okay. Wow, purple here. They're playing rough.
Yeah, Purple's playing really tough. They're playing a very stout defense. Haven't really let that big play get going. And so
No.
now I think on this drive, if you can really punch into the end zone or at least have a long drive and make it go close to halftime, I think you'll have the advantage.
Yeah.
But in this
Right.
case, I think that Pink is going to need to step up a lot.
Like
Another-
purple, like they took very big advantage of that short field to get a touchdown. And then pick six, that was incredible on defense.
That was incredible. And I think the thing that Pink needs to realize, they got that ball first start. If you need to get points on the board right now, because if you go into halftime and you let up another score and you're down 21-0, it's going to be really hard, especially not getting that ball.
I
So
know.
getting that
Like-
stop right quick, it'll be really good for them, and I think that they're very capable
I
of
know.
it.
Purple scores again. Oh, it's getting super real out of reach for them. Pink.
All spot Matthew coming to the sideline on this play.
All right.
Both
We're
teams,
on strike. I need a pay raise.
you need a pay.
Pay raise.
I want a hot dog as compensation for this.
I want a hot.
Uh-oh, we got a ref going on strike.
And a Dr. Pepper. And I'll be happy.
Uh-oh. Looks like we got officials not happy about their job.
No, I'm not happy about my salary.
Matthew, what did we have from Kent on that play? Was he asking about a rule
He was
interpretation?
complaining about purple team's flags. He
Purple
thought
team
they were
All right.
on like inside out, so they couldn't pull them. But
All right.
we looked at it. Everything's fine.
That'll be interesting to
Right.
look for as the game goes on.
It's
Now
Purple's ball
Purple's
once again. Their
Purple's-
third offensive drive of the game.
8:40 left in this first half. Both teams still with both timeouts. We'll see what Purple wants to do.
Let's see if okay, Sadie with a snap. She's looking and
That's
throws.
Play
Complete. Oh!
incomplete.
Right off the hands.
Right off the hands. That could have been a good first play.
That would have been a good play right there.
Good coverage by Pink on
Like,
that play. That's what you want.
I would have gone like more than halfway to a first down mark.
That would have gotten them pretty close to that first down yardage, but on that play, extremely good defense by Pink, and that's what you need to keep on doing to ensure that this game stays where it's at and not gets
Yes.
worse for them.
You got Pink playing defense, but they can't play offense.
Yep.
So now second down for Team Purple. They have a chance to increase their lead right here. potentially. All right, second down. Save a snap. Just looking. Got defenders rush, throws. Overthrown.
Incomplete. Will bring it up to a third down.
Right over the head.
Full sideline is wanting to flag on that play. I didn't really see it. It was just over the head, not catchable. And
Yep.
now
It's third down.
Third down.
Back at the same spot they started.
A stop for Pink would be very good in this scenario. Get the
It
ball
would.
back, try and get points on the board. You can't have a mistake like an illegal contact or illegal rush. You need to play stout
Okay.
defense.
All right, now third down. Sadie, they go for the run. Grace going. She's running. Out of bounds. Oh, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see who's on this time.
Illegal blindside block on the offense.
Oh,
That's a huge play. That's going to put them back half the distance to the goal.
and that's the third penalty of purple, and only 3 penalties, all in purple.
Third penalty of this game. Need to have a bit more discipline on that play. You could have gotten closer to attempt a fourth down, but now you're at third down and forever behind
Yes.
the original line of scrimmage. And now you need to see, what are we going to
Third
do?
and forever. What are they gonna do? You got to go for a big play, unless you want to go for the fourth down play.
Big rough.
Sadie looks in. She throws. Up. Oh, incomplete. And now that's just a fourth down.
Fourth down.
Not a good drive for purple.
Team for purple.
And it looks like they're punting.
Yeah, not a good drive for purple. Had opportunities, but unfortunately couldn't get it done. But extremely good defensive drive for Pink. Hopefully they can execute with some points on this drive.
It's like for Team Pink, you look at the last 4 offensive drive.
Mm-hmm.
First drive, turnover on downs. Second drive, punt. Third, interception. Then fourth, another punt.
Mhm.
So it's only a matter what they do for the fifth drive.
I think in this case, their bread and butter has been their run game. The
I
pass game has not really gotten started. We got come close a couple of times, got a big play on their second drive to start off to Maria, but other than that, it's been kind of dormant. I think in this case, you need to hand off this ball and try and get on the edge and rush for a big play, and I think that's how Team Pink is going to get it done.
I know. This is just like the scrimmage I saw yesterday with a couple days ago with Purple, where they play strong defense. There's like no offense. This is what I'm just seeing right now.
How much snaps left for the half?
There'll be 6 minutes and 1 second left in the first half. Both teams still have a timeout. Clock will start when Pink gets to the line of scrimmage.
That's right.
Hurry up!
Hurry up whistle called from official Matthew. Both teams are
And
kind
now
of
we got Pink back on offense.
Pink back.
This is their fifth drive.
Pink back on offense.
Let's see what they can do. We'll see what they do this time. They were big favorites, and right now they're trailing by 13. Purple being huge underdogs. People really underestimate them big time.
6 minutes, 1
Like-
second. Come to line of scrimmage. Clock will start.
You got
Under 6 minutes in this first half. We'll see
Pink
if
is
Pink
set.
can get it going.
Here we go. First down. Pink with a snap. All right, she's looking. So just throws.
Just on that play.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Almost intercepted by Purple.
Yeah, almost intercepted. Good defense on that play by
Yeah, I saw
Purple.
McKenna guarding. I was like, it's probably gonna be an interception.
On that play, you had a lot of different people downfield. I think in that case, you don't have that time limit. You just need to wait for people
Yes.
to get open. And
I know.
fortunately, didn't wait for that. And that's okay. You still got 3 downs, but you really got to get down the sideline.
Like the one positive thing, they've looked strong on defense.
They've looked very strong in defense. That's been Purple's biggest advantage. 6 of their 13 points have come on that defensive pick 6. So
Yeah, Pink has looked good on defense, but offense not so much.
yeah, Pink only giving up the opening possession. That's just because they went for it on 4th down, super deep in their territory.
And that
I
really
think
cost them.
I think this plays
Right.
second down.
Second down.
5 on the clock.
They
Purple's got to be careful
gotta be careful, Pink. You're about to get a delay of game penalty.
on the play.
Fair snap.
Oh, just
snap.
got off
Throws.
that play.
Oh,
Good defensive
deflected.
stop by Purple. Deflected. That will bring up a big 3rd down.
that's a big third down. And what you know, the offense struggles continue for Pink.
It's continuing. I do think that you do need to get that run. Get like a jet sweep out. Get to your fastest player and get down the sideline and make it a more manageable 4th down.
Yes. And now they find themselves a big third down play once again.
Big 3rd down right here for Purple
Like-
on defense, and
What will they do?
Pink can get some yardage.
Okay. Third down. Pink's line up. All right, Pink with the snap.
And
All right, she's looking. And throws.
Oh,
Oh,
open.
drops.
Miscommunication.
And it looked like she was going to catch it.
It looked
And-
like it was going to be a big first down. Unfortunately, Maria came in last second.
Yep.
You got to lay off that, unfortunately.
Like, gotta communicate here. Yeah, 2 receivers trying to catch that ball,
Good.
and neither of them communicated, and it costed them.
But no communication
Right.
right there. Unfortunately, results in an unfortunate
Yep.
completion. Looks like there's going to be a punt on that play.
Yeah, that was supposed to be a big play. That would have been a big play.
And
Yeah.
respect to Pink, good throw out there by their quarterback, and just getting that ball all the way down. It's unfortunate.
I'm like, should have just let her catch it rather than just come up to her and try to catch it as well.
That's okay. And this game, it's again still an early game, still 13-0. Pink has played pretty good defense.
I'm like, anything can happen here still. It's
anything
still a
is-
tight, close game.
anything can happen. So we'll see. It should be a pretty good game.
It's only a 2-score game.
3 minutes 33 seconds left in the first half. 2-minute warnings coming
Yep.
up.
And
the
now-
clock will start again as they come to the line of
Yep.
scrimmage.
And now Purple is back on offense.
Back on
Like,
offense.
Purple is looking real good on offense. See, look good on defense. Let's see what they can do. Okay, they got a snap. Purple got a snap. They're about to get delayed game penalty. All right, save a snap. She's looking.
Doubled snap. Here we
She's
go.
playing time. Throws. Oh,
Oh,
right off the
with the hands. Unfortunate. Good defense by Pink right there. Really tight window and an extremely good throw by Paris. Unfortunately, unable to be brought in.
Not a good day for the receivers.
Not a good day for the receivers. That's okay. I'm expecting a big second half. We'll get some
Yeah.
touchdowns up there, but other
All
than that, it'll bring up second down from the
Second
original
down.
line of scrimmage.
Let's see what Purple can do. They can keep the momentum going.
Matthews.
Yeah, Paris back there, quarterback. Paris, she's looking. Off rush, throws. Oh, incomplete. Wow. Paris got rushed.
No penalty right there. Looked like you
Yeah.
got the arms wrapped around.
Yep.
Fortunately for Purple, no pass interference on that play. And that's okay.
Yeah, and Paris had very little time to throw that ball.
Very
That's-
little time to throw that
That
ball.
defender came running like a bullet.
Extremely good defense on that play. Ruled not catchable by the official on the field. He's got the better angle. I shouldn't criticize as
Yep.
much, but
I'm like, this is the angle we got to work with.
But on that play, Purple really wanting it. Unfortunately, couldn't get it done.
Oh, we got Pink making noise. They're trying to be loud. Distract the offense.
2-minute warning.
And that is the 2-minute warning.
2-minute play.
Paris snap.
clock.
Throws. Oh, almost intercepted.
More of a defensive offensive play. 156 on that clock.
Yeah.
Down.
That was almost an interception right there.
Almost
for
an
Purple.
interception. Would have been a good play for Purple. Or not good play for Purple.
Good play for
excuse me, good play for Pink, and unfortunately
Instead, they punched.
didn't get done. Yeah, punt on that play. I am the clock.
He's caught.
Timeouts.
You have 2 timeouts. You'll have to tell the official when you want to use them.
Let's get these plays, okay?
No, it'll be like college 2-minute
Okay.
warning.
I was
warning.
just so I could talk to timeout.
Cool. You'll want to talk to the officials though.
Complete out of bounds, but like inbound.
And first down. Yep.
Momentarily first down.
Yep. Momentarily.
Spot on first down.
Yep. That's true. Again, Kenta, talk to the official for the timeout. Clock being
Yep.
under 2 minutes, they will.
into the session once again. They're 6-1.
Pink
See if
will,
they can do something this time.
clock will start on the snap of this
All right.
game. Back
All right, now first down for Pink.
on
once
first
again.
and run.
Do the play the running.
Saw that in
Okay.
pregame launch. Snap on the play.
They're
clock
running?
Running.
It throws. Oh, incomplete.
Good pass on the middle, just a bit outside.
I'm like, deep downfield.
Yeah,
that would have been a big
that
play
would've
right
been
there.
a dagger for Purple. 151 left in this first half. Clock will start on the snap.
Yeah.
Motion
Up.
on the play. Saw that in pregame warm-ups.
All right.
Pink.
Pink with the
Big
snap. Look, she's looking. Throws.
Goes down the field.
Oh, fly off the hands.
Right off the hands.
Incomplete
Good
once again.
defense by Team Purple. And so now bringing it up to third down. A minute
Third down.
46.
Another big third down play. Once
Mhm.
again.
Huge third down play for Purple right here if they
Got
can get a stop. If Pink can get it, they'll kind of be in control. They can run this clock down pretty
Yes.
close to the zeros at halftime. And so
Like
in this
Vegas
play,
is-
you'd like to see the execution, but we'll see what type of defense
Yeah.
Purple brings. They've been stout all day. I think that they can continue to do so.
Yes.
But we'll see
Pink
how
has a
this
chance to
play.
make it a close game, but Purple, with this defense stop, they have a chance to keep the momentum going.
Mhm.
Like, give themselves an even bigger lead before halftime. There we go.
Purple
Third down.
Snap. 1:46 left.
Purple
Clock.
things to snap. Oh, they're going for
Oh,
one play.
Lee
Oh,
Fletcher
we got Grace at quarterback.
running.
Oh, she's about to throw.
Even run.
Oh, she's about to
Run.
up.
Oh,
And that is a sack right there.
call timeout if they want this clock to stop.
The clock is running unless they want to call timeout. And they punt once again.
Play took off a bit of time for decision. 1:27 left on the clock, and 1:27.
Defense. Don't let them score this half.
1:27 left
And
on
now
the clock.
Purple with
Purple
ball
will
once
take
again.
over. Purple has 2 timeouts as well as Pink. Clock will stop as a normal NCAA college 2-minute warning rules, and 1 minute 27 seconds.
I'm like, Purple has such a big advantage here. Like,
Purple has
if
a
they
big
score, they can put this game out of reach.
And- timeout on the play. First one taken by Purple.
Oh, now there's a timeout.
So this will be a
Their
minute
first
number
timeout.
2. First timeout off the board for Purple. They're going to meet up and try and get a good conversation. Coach Kento running into his team, give him some motivation. And so now 1:27 minutes on the clock. Clock will start on the next snap due to the timeout
Yeah.
and change of
Doesn't
possession.
matter which team's offense will show up first.
Mhm.
That might be the team who wins.
Mhm.
Whoever's offense can show up.
Yeah, refs being on the other side of the field. Got to talk over this 2-minute warning drill. Make sure that people know what's going on.
Yep.
If you don't know what's going on, you can lead to chaos. So
Yeah.
you got to make sure that they're communicating with one another by nonverbal hand signals, and then also make sure that the coaches know what's going on, knowing the rules. Can
Like, so far, it's been big defensive effort with both teams. Like,
huge.
especially for Purple.
Mhm.
Like, they should have been big moments on defense.
Yeah,
While Pink, they haven't really got anything going on offense.
Yeah.
Like, they made bad decisions on offense that really costed them
Mhm.
for both drives.
Absolutely. 25 seconds on the clock. Purple up to the line. They're wanting to get started. Pink getting
Purple on line.
defensive alignment.
But chance makes the 20-0 lead.
1:27. Clock starts on the snap.
All right,
Comes.
fair
Clock is
snap.
running.
Pass, the short pass. They're going with the run. Oh, deep run. Oh, she's open. She's gone. And that is a touchdown for. Oh, wait. She's going to be short. She tripped. Just when he thought it'd be a touchdown. She
Rip
tripped.
on the play. Stop the clock at 1:15. Start again. Clock is
Like-
rolling. They've got to come.
And that's a
Pink.
big play for Purple.
Yeah, Pink can potentially get offside. They got to get onside.
And now it's another first down for Purple.
1 minute and 2 counting.
And they have a chance to make
First
this.
down and goal inside the 5.
And they have 10 makes the big lead right here. But they can only pass.
Snap on the play. 50 seconds.
Let's go. And now
On that play.
touchdown Purple.
Touchdown Purple on that play. 47 seconds left. Clock will stop on the conversion. So if you're Team Pink, you got to realize that's a score, but you still have
Yeah.
47 seconds.
Score is down
Timeouts.
19-0. And Purple has a chance to make this 20-0.
Isn't the 5 right here?
There we go.
There you
And
go.
now Purple has a chance to make this a 20-0 lead.
Yeah,
Make it a 20-point game.
we'll snap the
And
ball.
now, so he looks
Pass.
fast and
Oh,
complete.
good defense on that
No
play.
good.
Score will remain. 47 seconds left.
And the score will remain 19-0. Purple with a big lead.
Purple with a huge lead on that play.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm like, man, Purple's really showing how dominant they are.
yeah, Purple coming off to a good start. I still think that Pink can get a score going
I
in the
know.
halftime, and it's necessary. So Purple
I'm
can
like,
double up.
It's not looking good for Pink at all. Like, everyone just keeps hyping them. They've been talking nonstop, and yet they haven't shown that they're good.
Yeah, Coach Kenta on the sideline.
Yeah.
He's really locked in, making sure that the time management is on the
Like-
is
Hey,
on
I'm like,
point.
this is why I overhype myself, because the more you talk, the more you regret it. Like, Pink was really overhyping themselves.
Who?
You guys, they were talking a lot. The team. Everyone
Cornell's under Kenta's skin. Oh,
Oh, bro.
It's supposed to be non-biased.
I'm sorry. I'm not being biased here.
I've
But I'm
I've
just
been
saying,
Matthew. I can confirm. I've been relatively unbiased.
like, I'm being unbiased here too. I'm just saying facts right here.
Just
Like, I'm just sharing what people they
Seconds.
are saying. Like, Pink has been like big favorites in this matchup, while Purple has been the big underdogs.
15 seconds. Pink up to the line.
Like, people really underestimate Purple
Clock
here.
will start on the snap.
And now you got Pink on this. Who knows how many offensive drives in for Pink?
Clock starts 47
All right.
counting.
First down. Pink throws. Short pass.
Incomplete.
Barely incomplete.
42 seconds. Good try.
He almost had it.
Really good defense on Purple getting a body on that ball. And so now it brings up second down from the 5 and hopefully 42 seconds.
They got 42 seconds. It is now second down. Pink, they didn't have something this short that time. I mean, they do get ball first in the second half. Oh, wait. Purple does.
Nope, Purple will get the ball this
Now throws. Oh, incomplete.
37 seconds.
37 seconds left. It is now third down.
Third down on this play and
Big play for Pink.
huge play for both teams. Pink, you really want to get this first down,
Yeah,
get that clock stopped, and get a new change of possession. If you don't, I think you need to go punt again and let Purple have to drive the length of field with only about 20 seconds.
Yes. Because Purple could just kneel down and just take it to the half.
Yep, that's
If
true.
they get the ball.
Purple could do that, but I
They
think
get taken out short of the first time. Keep it running until Purple's in the huddle back there. Just hang
All right.
started.
All right. Now third down. Pink with the snap. So she's looking. Throws.
on that play, huge.
Oh, intercepted.
Again.
Another
He's the
interception
second.
for Grace.
He's back.
For Pink.
Oh, he's
Purple.
coming back.
Uh-oh.
Oh, stop. 27 seconds on the clock. Huge play. And so now it'll be first down.
First down for Purple.
Purple, just
I'm like,
short of midfield. They can
Yeah.
still get a first down. That's her second pick on
I
the
also
day.
noticed she was going the opposite direction.
Going the opposite way. Good thing on her team. Timeout by Purple.
Timeout
That's
by
her
Purple.
second. They have none remaining. And
Yes.
that play, Grace
like-
got a good pick. And that's her second in the game. I think
And
if
Purple,
we're going for defensive MVP, I think we got to consider her.
yeah, I know.
27 seconds.
Pro just keeps feeling their momentum. Like, that just shows how much we've underestimated them. Like, they're just destroying them.
every day.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
something you don't see every day. Two
Like-
picks out of Grace. Matthew, do you think she can get more?
I think-
Absolutely. Good call on that play. Good job, refs.
And you
Really
think-
appreciate
yeah.
you.
Honestly,
Let's interview him right quick. Let's go in the huddle. Let's go in the
Alright.
huddle.
hey, refs,
Team.
we're interviewing right now.
Purple team.
No, we're not interviewing. No, we're just
It's not half.
Alright.
20 seconds.
just trying to get an
Why
inside
think
look
that?
on them. Sometimes the refs have a bit of an ego.
They do.
Trying to get good content.
And that Purple gets the ball once again.
27 seconds
Yes.
on that clock. Clock will start on the
Purple with the
snap.
ball once again. Getting huge momentum, especially on defensive drives.
27
2 picks.
seconds. No
One turnover downs.
left for Purple.
Paris is snap. She's looking. Oh, defender rushes pass. Now you have Kenna running. Oh, she's running. She's going deep downfield. And she stopped.
Stop. 18!
And that's enough.
Clock is running. 18 seconds.
Oh, they got snapped. They got snapped quickly. They better snap.
Oh,
Okay.
they're-
Oh, flag.
Ball
Flag.
start on that play. Could not be
Uh-oh.
on sides for Grace. A lot of
Ball
confusion.
start on the offense.
12!
Second runoff, ball start.
Oh, 10-second runoff on that play. Bring it down to 2.
Uh-oh.
Hold up.
Uh-oh. That's a 10-second runoff.
10-second runoff.
Only-
2 seconds.
Only 2 seconds.
Start on his whistle.
They got snapped the ball quick. All right.
Got this play
now-
off.
Darius throws. Complete.
Oh,
And
good stop on that play.
good
But
stop.
preventing that last minute touchdown.
And that brings us
And
to
that
halftime with
will-
Purple 19, Pink 0.
Yep, Purple 19, Pink 0. Good, strong start for Pink. For Purple, excuse me.
Yes.
Both teams are still playing good defense, but unfortunately, Pink just can't get that offense.
Well, Purple, they've gotten things moving on offense.
They got to. They're
Momentum.
They're moving. Good stop by Pink at the end of that first half, though. You don't want to play too far behind, especially not getting the ball. But I think in that case, as a wise choice, wrap up, get that flag, prevent a lateral play, and now we'll go to the sideline, get a quick interview with both teams.
It was even better for Purple. They gave ball first in the second half, and then have a chance to make the lead even bigger
Mhm.
with another touchdown. We've been live for almost 45 minutes,
Live,
and it's just now halftime.
we'll get an interview from each coach, look
Yeah.
in each huddle, see what's going on.
See what's going on. Let's go to Purple first.
Purple first.
Go on their sideline first. They got Coach Key right there. All right. Uh-oh. Here a bunch of arguments with the rest in Purple. Not looking good. Okay.
It's a little while.
They just.
All right. Now we're here with Coach Sam. Hey, Coach Sam.
Coach,
How
do you feel about your team? I think we're playing very, very well. Our team plays and they have fun, and that's the most important part. And I think we've got a couple things that have gone our way and a couple things that haven't gone their way. That's probably the difference right now. But I think we're playing good defense is most important. That's good.
Coach, in this first half, we had 4 penalties, all 4 going against your team. What do you have to speak about the discipline, and what are you going to change for the second half?
Yeah, I think it's just inexperience,
Mhm.
and that's okay. We learn as we're going along, kind of here.
Mhm.
But I think we're making it up for it in other aspects of the game. So,
Perfect. Good luck, Coach.
yeah, thanks.
Go. There you go.
Our thoughts on the game so far, Dominic?
Amazing game so far. Sucks not being able to ref and commentate. I'm hobbling because of peg leg me. But still, it's a fun game, and both teams look like they're having fun. Good defense by both teams, but team needs to get the ball. Both teams are doing very good.
Now off the pink sideline where we speak to Coach Kenta.
That's actually starting to hurt when I can't. I just
Here we are, Pinks.
continue.
Here we are.
Just
Yes.
remember,
So let them talk, and then we'll interview.
I think we do have the ability to do it. We're just panicking because the first option. Yeah. Okay. So don't get frustrated. When we get frustrated, we try to make these hero ball type plays. That doesn't always work out. So keep doing what you do. Keep remembering the fundamentals. If we keep like one little drop is okay, but if we keep like stressing out, we're getting those little drops, it's gonna add up. All right. And remember that I think they've caught on to the Sarah there because they're starting to get the Sarah. Start helping her out. Run to the side. I want you to run to the side where your receivers are. Receiver to help block. Sheila, you can go up and help block. Right?
And now we're feeling.
Yeah, you have.
Let's go to the refs while we wait for them. While they do their huddle, we're going to walk towards the refs. And now we're going to interview the refs. All right, now it's time for the interview refs.
This is
Yep.
I like 2012 and
All right,
like the
refs.
first 3 weeks of the season. 2012 was awful. So
They're asking
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
This is his first game. He's new. He's really bad at his job. But I'll do a time interview.
All right, this is not time right now. What's your opinion on this game?
Overall, clean game. Couple penalties here and there. Lots of complaining.
Yeah, I
The
know.
pink team about the issue with the flags. I've checked twice and the flags seem to be fine. But it's 20-0 purple leads, and I had pink favored by 9.5 coming into this game. So this would be a sizable. That they converted to. Hold on.
Yeah, I know it's purple has been complaining.
They converted the second.
I know it's purple has been complaining how all the flags are on
I
them.
caught it. The second one, they caught it in the corner right in front of me on the
Yeah.
third one.
Oh, you right.
But all the flags have been purple and they're not happy about it.
I've thrown 4 on them, but all of them are justifiable calls. The first one, what was the first one? I called pass interference. Naomi came over the back mid contact well before the ball was there. The second one, I have an illegal rush. Sadie's been rushing every play, but she's 7 yards out. On the one I called illegal, Reagan, they said a 2-man rush, and Reagan is not 7 yards, so I had to throw the flag. The third one, I think it was also on Reagan. Technically, you're not really supposed to be blocking at all, but we're allowing some blocks if there's no contact. Reagan threw a shoulder blindside to block, so I had to throw a flag on that one. Then the fourth one was pretty obvious, false start. They snapped the ball when Grace was about 5 yards downfield still. So
Yeah, you can't really complain.
I
about
feel
the
like
fourth
I
flag.
feel like all the calls I've called have been necessary, absolutely necessary.
Going into the second half, Mr. Matthew, what is your biggest point of emphasis and officiating standpoint? Do you think you've called a good threshold of
I think I've called.
penalties, or do you think you're going to call more? Or
I
less?
think I could call more on blocking, but there hasn't been anything vicious yet. But if I have a feeling I'm gonna have to call one early if there's gonna be some more contact. Just because I feel like China's this particular has been kind of leaning into people blocking,
Fair enough.
going to hip. So I'm gonna definitely watch out for that. Definitely look out for some unsportsmanlike penalties coming up. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good luck the second half.
Yes, sir. Thanks. We miss you out there. Yeah.
I went to. I did like another 2 and 3 this week.
Yeah,
Going
it's like
back over to Team Pink, they're making adjustments. They're
Yeah.
going to come out fighting the second half.
they're having a
That's
serious
like-
conversation. Let's go with the purple while they're still having this discussion. Yeah, it's super serious with pink sideline.
So as we're walking back, we're going to talk about some second half adjustments. I think both teams, they need to rely on the run more. They've gotten a lot more big plays on these runs. And so I think what you need to do in this case is you need to hand off that ball and trust the speed of your players. I think passing can be good at, but we need to bring in the ball. So put them on the money and you'll be good.
As you see, purple, they look much more settled than they were
Mhm.
before. Yep. They're still going to keep their momentum, as usual. Just having your talk and clear up those penalties, as mentioned earlier.
All right, we're gonna go back over his halftime starting and end.
Yeah.
Didn't quite get an interview with Pink, but that's okay. Pink is locked in right now. They need to get some points on the.
Yeah.
They're down 20-0, not going to have the ball to start.
Might get an interview with Pink in a little bit, right before halftime ends,
Yeah,
possibly.
potentially, we'll see if they come back over.
Yep.
I think another big thing that's not been mentioned yet is the wind starting to come in. We have a bit of a breeze coming east to west.
Yep.
I'd guess around 5 to 10 miles per hour. It wasn't necessarily there all game, but I think it'll be important to see whether or not this breeze affects the rest of the game. It's a beautiful sunny day though, about 62 degrees.
Couldn't ask for better. And there's the whistle.
There's the whistle.
Might get a short interview with Kenta.
Time's over.
All right.
I am innocent.
Pink got it first.
Halftime's over. Game's about to resume.
So quarterback.
Yeah, key right there. Oh, wow. Ball thrown. Team still in the huddles, getting super serious. We got Key here with the megaphone.
How you doing, buddy?
What words you got for Team Purple? Because maybe with them. Or for the game in general.
Yeah. So definitely with the second half, I think, come out with the same game plan, you know what I'm saying? It's obviously working, we're up 19-0. So but yeah, I mean, just stick to the game plan and, trust the girls. So
That's good.
yes, sir.
Wait, Cordell, we got to interview you, man.
Oh, me?
Oh, yeah. You've been commentating this whole game. What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's going well. The trying best was trying to get these names. Like, I know most Purple's names.
Okay.
2 quarterbacks.
Yeah. Yeah, they got 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, it is hard to commentate when you don't.
I know. Like, 2 people.
They don't have numbers.
But
It's supposed to be him commentating.
what are the biggest takeaways of the game so far?
biggest takeaways? I see Purple being dominant on defense. Both
Okay.
teams was dominant on defense, especially Purple with 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
And Purple is taking great advantage of Pink's mistakes.
Who has those interceptions?
Purple does.
Which person?
Oh,
Yeah, Grace.
let's go. Okay.
Defense.
All right, clap them out. Welcome them into the next half.
There's Purple right there. You got Purple at the sideline.
Yeah, wait, Cordell, do like a segue into the next half. Like that.
Now, second half.
Yeah, there we go. Well done.
I'm sorry. All right. I'll give Coach Kensha. All right. Let's go straight. So, what adjustments have you made in the second half? So, I saw your off the shotgun. How'd you respond?
We just responded with you just can't play hero ball, I'm not concerned too much about the score. I think they're more
Hold on.
disappointed.
1 second.
But I think we just can't play hero ball. You
Yep.
know what I mean?
Got
Gotta
it.
take it slow, take the easy plays.
Got it.
Gotta
Good.
keep trusting. Let's go. Appreciate you, bro.
And now the second half resumes. Oh, whoops. I'm on the field. I gotta get out. First down. Purple with the ball. They go on the big run. And that was a successful run game by Purple.
Successful run. Good start to the
Yep.
second half. 30 minutes on the clock. 20-0 lead for Purple.
Yep. And that second down. I just did a quick coach interview with Kenta.
Oh, nice. What was he saying?
So basically saying they gotta stop playing hero ball and just take it down a notch.
Yeah, that's good mentality from Kenta. Obviously, you got to start small to come back from 20. We'll
Yeah.
see what they can do. Purple with the second down that play. Pink needs a huge stop. Make them go 3 now. Get this ball back and get some points on the board.
Like Purple is just about patience for them.
Just-
Pink is special about patience, but Purple just about
Now-
settling down.
yeah, Purple's got to be careful. His head coach Sam needs to realize that you're up by 20, but you can't take this foot off the gas too much.
Now second down.
Step on the play.
Braves the ball. She's looking, throws. Oh, catch.
Catch!
2 muscles.
Play. Huge catch
I know.
by Purple. Really good athleticism on that play by Grace,
Yeah.
and now brings up third down and short.
Go down short. 2 musts, but you still managed to catch.
Pink coming to the over sideline. I'm
Yes.
guessing to minimize trash talk that's coming.
Yes. Like with Pink, it's just about settling down.
It's that settling
Taking
down.
patience.
Pink, you just got to get a quick stop.
Just
and,
don't overdo it.
Yep, don't know.
That's what it is for Pink. And now third down for Purple.
Play.
Paris the
Take-
snap.
take the
Looking.
snap.
Got the defender approaching. Throws.
Oh,
Oh, incomplete.
picked off. Good defensive stop by Pink on that play.
And now big fourth down decision for
Huge
Purple.
fourth down. And now good catch by Matthew, and Purple is going to punt off early up by 20. This is a huge job and good stop by Pink on that drive. They're going to start down at
That's
the
a punt for
5-yard
Pink.
line.
Purple.
First down to the midfield line. Big stop from Pink on that play. We can see, will they get any points on this coming drive? This would be huge and start to change the direction of this game. As we were saying going into halftime, as Pink, you didn't want to let Purple double up. And so they got the first half.
Yeah.
They're not going to double up. But the only thing, if you can get some points on the board, this game changes immediately.
It does.
Momentum starts to build. And then we'll see how
Unlike
well Pink.
Purple, they've actually got stuff moving on offense. They made a big play on offense.
Huge,
Big run.
huge stop by
Supposed to get the first down.
to the line of scrimmage.
And now you got
Sorry.
Pink have this ball.
Pink on the
Looking
play.
throws. Complete. And she stops short of the first down.
By Maria. That's what you need to do as Team Pink. You need to make sure that you're getting those easy catches. They're running a hurry up offense. Some might call it a train offense. Get that ball started.
I know.
Quarterback Brooke is commanding this.
Now we got
offense.
both teams moving on offense.
Got both teams moving on offense. I'm getting.
And now it's second down in short. Pink with the ball. She's passing.
the ball.
Oh, they're going to run.
Off on the
Run
play.
game.
There you go.
And stop short of the first down.
Right here.
So pretty much a run of no game. And that makes third down.
Oh, that's the line scrimmage. Okay,
Yep.
nice. So I'll bring up third down on that play. Gain about a yard, maybe a half yard on that play. And
Yep.
that's what you really want to do. You want to make sure that you're getting these plays.
As you can see,
It's a
people
bit easier if you reach it there.
I see both teams are making moves on offense.
Third
And now it's third down for
yeah.
Pink.
Brooke,
Third and short.
the offense takes a snap.
They snap. Oh,
Pitch.
short pass.
Oh,
Pass back.
Like,
Oh.
what a play! What a
And
play!
that's a
for the
first down for
step.
Pink.
Steps out of bounds. That is a
Yep.
huge Pink first down. Great play design by Team Pink on that play, and it really paid off in a big moment.
First down for Pink. And now
It's down for Pink, and they're driving. They got momentum on this
I
field.
know.
Coach Kenta telling them to settle down. You don't want to make.
we now have Pink on our sideline.
They're not making mistakes. Brooke takes a snap.
Okay,
We're on the
first down.
play.
So they think
Complete. Tip
Right on
by
the hand.
Mary on that play. Good job to get that hand in there to make sure that big play was stopped.
Yep.
Could have been big, but
That
now
could be a big play. Now it's second down.
second down to the goal line
But
still.
they're closer to the goal line. All right. Pink's all lined up.
Brooke
Take
takes
the snap.
Hand off.
Defend off
Good play.
and stopped.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a loss of 1 yard for Pink.
Loss of 1 or 2, and we'll bring him
And that-
back. Long third down.
That's
Remember,
a third and long.
last time they had that long third down, they had that huge play. So
Yep.
I still think that Pink is in a great position to score, and I think you need to get yardage and potentially think about going for it on 4.
Yeah. Uh-oh. All right, now third down for Pink. Pink with the snap. All right, keep it by herself, looking. Throws. Incomplete.
Complete.
A little thrown, little wide to left for the receiver.
Complaints of pushing from Pink right now. There'll be something to look for. Purple, you don't want to get too aggressive.
And
You don't
it
want
looks
to get
like-
the third down. It looks like that
Yep.
fight's starting to come up.
It's fourth down. It looks like Pink's going for it.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to try it?
It looks
They're
like
going
Pink
for
is
it.
Going for on fourth down. This is a huge
Might-
play call right now by
I might-
Kenta. That's a coach that really
Yes.
trusts his team. I think it's the
They're going for it because they know it's all or nothing for them. They know if they
Big
don't
play.
make this point.
No rush.
Go.
City Rose, last minute catch. Oh,
Incomplete. Right off the
in and
hands.
out of the hands.
And that is so unfortunate for Team Pink.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Keep
oh,
back on.
flag by Purple on this play. Huge play call.
That's a good sportsmanship right there.
Oh,
Oh, Keith should not have ran his mouth right there.
running his mouth on that play.
Hmm.
They can talk like that.
Oh, but might not be a flag. Well, that was an interesting drive for Pink. They got some.
Matthew, no flag.
No,
Just called one. Right. It's 10. It's 10. It's 10. It's
All right. Hey.
wait, what? Oh,
10
right.
penalty.
Now they call a flag. That's huge for a team right there.
First down for Purple. Granted, still in front of that 5.
Yep.
Similar to a punt, but Keyshawn ran his mouth. He's got to be careful so he doesn't get thrown out of this game.
I'm like, bros, better watch it right there. You can't be running your mouth like that. That's how you cause your team penalties.
Purple to the line of scrimmage, and I forgot to stop the clock, unfortunately.
Oh,
So that clock's going to continue to run.
might as well bring back like a minute or two.
It's okay.
Up.
What a minute back.
Like the clock. A minute back.
24:31.
20.
Purple. 20 seconds. Purple clock is running 24:31 in the second half.
That's right.
Pink needs a huge stop. Got the ball moving on offense to start the last drive, but unfortunately unable to capitalize. And now we'll see if they can get a stop.
Purple has a chance to get this game out of reach with another score.
Harris back in at quarterback. We'll
There's
see
that
what
quarterback.
happens.
First down. Paris with snap. Oh, she's looking.
Huge play.
Throws.
Ooh,
Short pass.
penalty.
Oh, penalty right there.
That looks like it's going to be up blocking illegal contact.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's the penalty? That could be illegal contact by
Legal
the
block.
offense. Legal block on Mary.
Uh-oh.
Play 10-yard block.
10-yard penalty for Purple.
Actually,
Uh-oh.
we have the distance to go in this case.
This is the goal. Uh-oh. Mary's talking back to the ref.
Oh, he needs to watch for that unsportsmanlike conduct.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Matthew, remember half the distance to the goal.
This is the goal.
I'll remember that next time.
Huge play call in that. 2
All right.
penalties, and it is still
That's a
first
big penalty for Purple
still
once
first
again.
down.
It's still first down.
Yeah, first down and forever. Back behind that 5 on the 1.
All right, Purple snap. Paris just looking up. Short pass. We're showing for runs. And that's a big yard.
Oh, huge hit.
Yeah, that's a big hit. Whoa.
Oh,
That might be unnecessary roughness right there. Oh, I see a flag down there.
that will be a flag.
That might be a flag. Uh-oh. Unnecessary roughness.
No, I will say, as a Team Purple supporter, that should be
First down for Purple.
huge play on
That's a
that.
big play right
Big
there.
Contact by Purple on that play. Yeah,
Okay. Key better watch his mouth. He already gave his team a penalty. And that is and that flag puts Purple deep into Pink's territory. And another first down. And I just realized I'm in Pink's way.
You got it, Ava.
Nice people work here when both teams are on different sidelines. We had this sideline to ourselves during the first half. Sorry. Sorry. I'm
Pick.
oh,
Whoa!
intercepted by
Intercepted!
Pink. What a play! Huge play by Pink.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep.
Intercepted by Pink. That'll be a first down at the 5. But
Huge play for Pink.
That's the stop you need, and now it's going to be a first down. And
Get fired up. Let's
Okay.
go.
now Pink, a bit of energy back in their sideline from
Yes, I
assistant
know.
coach Kieran.
Let's go Kieran.
Cheerleader right here.
How's it going? Yep.
What more do you got to say about Team Pink?
They're kicking butt.
Yep.
Playing as hard as the other team is because they want to do what they want to do. We're going to do it back to them.
That's right. They're making adjustments. I mean, and now back from the start. Yeah.
Sue me. I don't care.
Uh-oh. Miscommunication from Team Pink.
Huge interception.
Getting their
on this play.
players back.
That'll probably be the momentum shifter as we're starting. Hey.
Hey, who threw this football at us? What's the deal? Oh, Matt. Uh-huh. He was trying to throw that on the ground.
I want.
Oh, he's trying to kick it now. He's trying to kick it. Oh,
All right, now Pink back on offense
Yeah.
after a huge play by
I know.
them.
People who watch this live, they're going to see all the crazy things that
Mhm.
everyone's done here.
Crazy play on the start. Purple might get a bit flustered.
And now we got Pink back on offense. First down. Pink with the snap. Looking, throws, incomplete. Dropped.
Incomplete. Good defense by Naomi, and able to come down, bring it second down.
All right, now second down for Team Pink. They're huddling.
Let's go. Kieran trying to get some let's go Pink chance on the sideline.
I realize the run game's been working well for both teams, but the passing game, not so much.
Yeah, Kento coaching his team up really well right now. In this situation, you really need a strong personality, and that's what Kento's bringing.
There we go. Second down for Pink. They go for the run this time. Oh, they're running deep. Oh, no one's out of bounds for Team Pink.
Bounds. Good run on that play. Bring
Big-
back a third down.
Big yard game. Makes it 3rd and short.
We have a light.
Okay. I would apologize for complaining about Pink being on sideline. I'm just doing my job. All right, 3rd down for Team Pink.
Abigail, is your good?
Out of the games.
And they have a chance to get another converted first down. Pink with the snap. Looking. Passes, short pass. Oh, right out the hands of Pink. Incomplete.
Hey,
And that makes it 4th down. And they have the Team Pink has a big decision to do right here. Do they go for it or do they punch? And it looks like they're going for it on 4th down. Oh, 4th. Yep. Well,
Go get one. Go get
Coach Kitson knows that his team needs to make a big decision right here.
hey guys, go score, right?
You got it.
They're going for it. They know they have to do something right here. Like it's all enough for Team Pink right here. 4th down. Pink with snap. Looking. Throws. Pass is complete.
Pass is caught. Huge play. by
Huge
Pink.
play.
First down. 4th down gamble by Kenta and Team
And that
Pink.
takes them close to the goal line.
Bring them down inside the goal.
Keep that momentum.
That takes them deep into purple territory.
Got it.
All right. First down for Pink.
Here we go.
Not too far from the goal line. They're close to the goal line.
Snap on
Pink with snap. Shoot looking.
the
Throws. Incomplete.
play.
Right out the hands.
By purple.
Good defense by purple. All right, second down.
You got it. You got it.
Pink's
mate.
trying to settle down right here.
Second down on this play.
All right.
Got a single
Pink
back.
with snap. Oh,
fumble the
oh,
play.
snap.
Good
Get out.
catch by Bryce on that play. Dead.
Here we
It'll
go,
be
here we
dead where the ball was fumbled.
And now it's 3rd down, I think.
Third down. That should be.
All right.
Get one. You got it. You got it.
Pink with snap.
Good.
Fakes his run. Throws. Incomplete.
You guys want to go for it or no?
What happened?
And that makes it 4th down.
Go for it.
Let's go.
Up.
Let's go.
17 minutes left in this first
Pink's
half.
going for it on 4th down because of the choice. They know the game's on the line.
Mm.
And there's no point for them punts.
17-20, 4th down to the goal line right now.
Pink knows that it's now or never to score.
Last 4th down play, Pink was able to get a big play. Let's see if that's
They did.
the same.
But 4th down. Oh,
Looks
flag
like
on the field. And
Illegal run.
Illegal rush, yardage gain, and a replay of that down.
that's a replay
That's a
down.
mistake by Purple. That's their 6th penalty today, and so now
Yes.
Like I
bring
can't
back-
change that. Can't just like go for it. Apparently he's behind.
Hey,
bring back the
it's
4th
still
down.
We gotta get it.
4th down from the
Yeah,
5-yard
Kent just knows that you gotta
play
go.
right here.
Like they don't need to score right here. It's 4th down. They're down 19, so they must score. All right, Pink and snap. They run for it. Going deep down the end zone.
Stop short.
Stops short, right at the goal line. And that's a goal line stand for Team Purple.
Short.
Pink,
Okay, good.
Yep.
Matthew right there.
That's-
Now.
Hey, defense.
And Purple makes a goal line stand right there. Wow. That was a great run for Team Pink.
Pink,
That's
your
it.
ball is right here.
Wow, Team Pink make a great run right there. They were so close to scoring.
Yeah. Now they'll be backed up inside. So now there's potential. If Team Purple fumbles this ball to the back of the end zone or gets tackled for loss, that'll be a safety. So that could be a way that Team Pink can get on the board. Again, good defensive stop. Very reminiscent of the 2024 game against Penn State, where they got 4 straight stops on the 1-yard line. So that's a huge play right there by
know.
Team Pink. And now it seems like Pink's got to get another stop. Playing constantly behind this game, and big upset on the way for Team Purple if they can get it done.
Yeah.
17 minutes and
Penn
3
State, am I right?
And first down
This is so that is another missed opportunity for Pink.
Yeah,
Like-
another missed opportunity, but it's okay. I still believe that they can get some scores on
They have so much potential, but they just have countless missed opportunities. Like whether it's on offense or defense. Like every time you think they're about to score, this is missed opportunity after missed opportunity after missed opportunity. Okay. People are just ranting about Pink when they watch this video.
I'm not hate watching either
Like-
team. That's all you, Cordell. I'm innocent.
I
Hey,
really want to see that replay because, like, the way I threw the flag, I looked at Brennan and just went on that one.
like
It just looked like the flag comes in
Hey.
while they're both on top.
I'm just commentating. I'm just doing my job as a commentator. So basically, I'm just making.
hold this on.
Oh, you got Purple celebrating.
Purple cell. Oh, I didn't stop the clock. 6:40.
Uh oh.
Just don't start it for the next couple plays.
So basically, for all the
Or put,
booze,
like 740 on it.
or put 740. Just don't start the clock while Purple has the ball, giving Pink more time.
Purple has to throw.
Ooh.
And with Purple being close to the goal line, they must throw. They can't run.
7:40 left on the clock. Purple down inside their 5 about.
And now it's
3 or 4
Purple
yards.
ball once again. First down and goal. And just from the goal line.
Snap on the
Purple
flip.
snap. Just looking. Throws. Intercepted by Team Pink. A huge defensive play for Pink. And what do you know? And the fourth down incompletion didn't affect them. Huge play for Pink.
Huge play.
And now they got the ball back. So much for that failed fourth down conversion. He got the ball back immediately right after that interception.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not sure why the commentary went. He's down there. Things look for players.
I can go. Offense.
Pink's back on offense once again. And it looks like they're going to be back down there eventually. People are still hanging out over at that field. We need to get back down to that field. And now Pink's ball once again after that interception that Purple threw.
First down.
That was one crazy play for Pink. They got super lucky.
Oh, yeah.
So much for that failed fourth down conversion. It was still worth it for them. And now you got Pink back at the sideline. They're huddling. First down for Pink.
First down, Pink on the line of scrimmage. Clock will stop. 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yep.
The clock is running.
Clock is now running. Pink with the ball. Snapping.
On the play.
They look. Oh,
Oh, forward pass. Play is
Redo
live.
it, just redo it.
just up.
Oh,
Not sure what happened there. Everyone's just confused. So
all right, redo the play. That did not happen.
that's like, okay, first down. That was a high snap. They look at throw. Incomplete.
Played on that play.
Short on the hands.
Yep, just short.
Emery, throw it away from. Help your receiver.
Second down for Pink.
Sang down this play for Pink.
Feels like each drive gets more and more nerve-wracking for them.
6:54.
There's a clock running right now.
Yeah, clock is
Clock is running. Pink is huddling though.
running. We still have the 2-minute warning too.
But in order for Pink to win, they need to get 3 scores down.
We're chilling.
So,
Yeah,
but
I'm
they're
with you
chilling.
guys.
Pink, there's no panic for Pink. All right. Pink with snap. Looking, throw. Pass deflected. Incomplete.
Good defensive play by.
And that sets up third down for Team Pink.
Yep,
Hey.
they're down for Pink.
Megan and Emery's come over.
All right, Pink. Pink finds himself in another third and long situation. They have to go big or go home. Like, it's another third and long situation for Pink.
I'm not a 3rd and long.
And then for Coach Santa, if we get a fourth down,
Third
Yeah,
down.
I'll
Get the wave started.
he has to make another big decision.
What's the clock at?
5:57.
We can score 19 and
Yes.
5:57.
You have to score 20.
Pink is still discussing their plays.
She's right.
Guys, let's get the wave started.
But Team Pink,
What's the plan to come back?
Team Pink does not give up. Third down play coming up. Pink the snap.
That omen.
He's looking. Oh, defender rushing throws.
Nice throw.
Almost intercepted by Purple.
And
Once again.
Nice.
And that is another interception for Team Purple. That's their third of the game.
The interception's more of a height advantage, but
Unlucky.
So unlucky for Pink.
wait.
And that gives Purple big yard past midfield.
Purple lining up on the line of scrimmage.
What?